You wanted to hit, well, we got them. From California to Japan, the people have spoken. The best of the best, from hip-hop, rock, pop, and every genre in between. And we're here to play them, so get your dance shoes ready and listen to the sounds of worldwide music right here, right now, on the Stream Current Show.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What's up, everyone? It's been a minute. It's been more than a minute. It's been, at least a month since our last episode. If you're just tuning in now, if this is your first time, you are listening to the Stream Current Show right here on the Stream Currents Productions channel on YouTube. You can also find episodes of the Stream Current Show on our website at streamcurrents.com/ or dash, whatever it is, that symbol that's kind of on an angle, podcast. And that's where you can find this show. If you want to listen to past episodes, future episodes, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. We would really, really appreciate that. I am your host, Wild Oscah, with an H. And I am the host of this show. It's like a radio style format show where we feature songs from different artists from across the world. We talk a little bit about them, where to find them on social media, and we throw some topics in. So we've done some other topics before. We've talked about forest fires, lobster, Sidney Crosby, AI, TikTok. We don't really have any topics this episode. We're just kind of coming back and saying, what's up, guys? You know, we apologize for being gone away, but it's been real busy. I was telling you guys on the last episode, I work in the hospitality industry, and we serve all the cruise ships for everybody coming in the port here in Halifax, and it's really, really busy time at work, but things have been slowing down. I got some music stuff out of the way, and so we're back. We're back doing this podcast, so thank you for tuning in. If you don't know, we are podcasting from Halifax, Nova Scotia. That's right, east coast of Canada, if you don't know. Home of the Donairs, home of clams. You guys eat clams? I used to eat them. I don't really like them boogers anymore. Anyways, Halifax, Nova Scotia. It's on the east coast of Canada. If you don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's a small city. We got lots of pubs and bars and stuff. Close to the ocean. We like hockey. Home of Sidney Crosby. Well, actually, he lives in Cole Harbour, but it's part of Halifax technically. It's called the HRM. Halifax Regional Municipality, amalgamated city of Dartmouth, Cole Harbour, Jador, and everybody in between. Anyways, we're here. We got a few tracks today to play for you people, and we got a new track from an artist who's been featured on this show several times. It's my G from California, Spendoe. He's had other hits here on the show. He's had California G-ish, which is one of my favorite tracks by him. I think C-Dubb's on that song too. And what else? To the Top. The list goes on and on. I could try and pull them up here. Let me do that for a second. So I'm going to pull up some of the songs that he's given to us. There's High Tide, Smiles and Lies, Changing Lanes. The guys submitted so many songs to us, and it's really cool that we get these tracks from the west coast of California, because I'm used to listening to East Coast music. A lot of people locally, kind of got, I wouldn't say the same thing going on, but a lot of the same kind of sounds. So when you hear that West Coast sound, man, it's got a whole different flavor. It's really unique style. We're all used to hearing it like through like Snoop Dogg and Tupac and orangey, and the list goes on and on. You know, the death row sound. But the West Coast itself has its own unique flavor. Very smooth, intricate to your eardrums, makes you want to smoke some motherfucking weed. I don't smoke dope anymore. I used to smoke a shit ton of dope. But I don't smoke it anymore. It makes me too paranoid and unmotivated. So I like to stay motivated. Got my own business I'm running, which is Stream Curves Productions. It's the record label. I'm a hip-hop artist myself. Some people don't think I'm hip-hop because I experiment with different genres, but I record my own music. Like I said, I'm Wild Oscah with an H. And I got songs up on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, Tidal. You go check me out on them platforms, and I got music up there. Also, every time I release a single, I release a music video. So you can go on YouTube, look up Wild Oscah with an H, and check out my music videos that I've done. You can Shazam my music, and it'll pop up if that's what you want to do. But anyways, so I'm a hip-hop recording artist. I decided to start my own label so that way I can sell my music legit and actually try and make an income from it. Stream Curves Productions was just started at the end of March this year, so March 30th was the opening date of our record label. And yeah, things are going really well. I was nominated for Best Hip Hop Artist in Halifax by the Coast Awards, the Reader Choice Awards, recently. There's about 7 people on that list, including Classified, Quake Matthews, King Woos, Jon Snow, Ate and Jax. I forget who the others are, but they're equally as important. They got lots of fans, lots of music, lots of great stuff going on, and I'm really surprised. But you know, I am like the wild card when it comes to stuff like that. I really promote my music. I really get my stuff out there for people to hear. I have my own promotional group, actually. It's called Meet Maritime Music. So if you want to hear music from the Maritimes, or if you're from the Maritimes and you want to advertise your music, say you're a musician, go to the Facebook group on Facebook, obviously. It's called Meet Maritime Music. We got over 1,000 members. The group was just launched about 2.5, 3 months ago, and lots of people sharing their stuff on there. I push my stuff on there all the time and try and get people to listen, share. It's a great place. You can advertise anything you want if you're a musician. Your events, your shows, your merchandise if you want, contests, giveaways, music videos, songs, whatever you want to post on there, it's all games. So if you are a musician from the Maritimes, make sure to get on that group and promote your shit. And let that happen. Speaking of promotion, there's a show coming up at Gus's Pub October 17th. There's going to be quite a few people on the bill there. It's a fundraising / almost, I don't want to say memorial. It's like a celebration of life for Jesse James, hip-hop artist here in the Maritimes from the HRM, who recently passed away. He was very well known in the hip-hop community and the car community and even the rock community. They had a tribute, or they're having a tribute. I'm not sure when this is going to air, but they're having a tribute for him at Monty's Show Bar and Grill. But anyways, Jesse James, there's going to be quite a few people starring that night who are going to be showcasing their songs on stage, and they're all giving up their time. They're not charging any fees to be on stage. It's all for fundraising efforts. And if you want to attend the show, all are welcome. You don't have to be a part of the community. If you're just hearing about Jesse James now, it's okay. You're welcome to show up. It's at Gus's Pub, October 17th. And there's going to be lots of great music. DJ Amuna, who recently was just starred in my latest music video I released just like 4 or 5 days ago. She's going to be DJing that night. So she's going to have lots of great tunes. She's DJ'd at various events throughout the HRM, hip hop shows. She's done a lot of stuff when it comes to the community, and she's going to be DJing that night. I got my man Risky Biz, yeah, longtime friend from back in the day who actually got me into music. I was into music. I was writing rap and stuff, but he's the first guy that took me on and helped me produce some songs back in the day. My underground career when I used to be an underground rapper, but now we're mainstream. Now we're legit. So he's going to be performing that night. Make sure to check him out October 17th at Gus's Pub. And that is a fundraising celebration of life for Jesse James, and the proceeds will go to his family, those who are all directly affected by his recent departure from the world. So it is what it is. Kind of sad, but the whole point is to get people together and have some smiles too, and unite, because you never know when your last day is going to be, and it's good to celebrate with the people that you love right now. So anyways, that's promotion for that event. If you have any events you want us to promote here on the podcast, reach out to us. You can email us at emailstreamcurrents@gmail.com, or there's a contact form on our website at streamcurrents.com/contact. And you can contact us there, or just reach out to us on social media. So that's at Stream Currents. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, TikTok, and we're on YouTube. So at Stream Currents, you can find us there. And that's actually where you're going to find episodes of this podcast. It's on the Stream Currents channel, which is at Stream Currents. So if you ever want to tag us in anything, at Stream Currents, and we'll see your tag. We may not approve of it, but we'll see it. And if you want to follow me as an artist, it's Wild Oscah with an H. Same social media. So Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. Now, TikTok. So we had an episode before where I talked about TikTok, and I was really kind of unsure about going on there. I kind of was just doing my own thing on the other social media platforms. But I don't know. I did a lot of research, and there's a lot of artists that blow up on TikTok. That's where you get recognized. Excuse me, I had a little burp there. So the thing about TikTok is you can get like hundreds and hundreds of views within seconds. Okay, my refrigerator is turning on. God damn it. Okay, so I should put out a little disclaimer before I start doing an episode. But I'm recording in my basement studio, whatever you want to call it. And there's a refrigerator here. Unfortunately, we need the refrigerator for putting food in. It's old as fuck. Like it's older than your oldest old. We don't know what's old. Moldy cheese. It's older than moldy cheese. Way older than moldy cheese. It's older than Dean Martin. Anybody know Dean Martin? Love that guy. It runs, which is a good thing, but it turns on and it makes kind of a humming noise. So we apologize if you hear a slight humming noise in the background. It is what it is. We need a refrigerator. We need food to live. And I got nowhere else to put it right now, so it's kind of stuck in the studio space. As well, you might hear the odd cat meow. If somebody happens to walk by the house, you might hear the dog going nuts. He likes to bark at everybody walking by. He's kind of a nutbag. So yeah, just disclaimer. And if somebody knocks on the door or something like that, I'm going to have to answer. I can't just sit down here. So I'll have to put it on pause, run up, answer the door, say, what the fuck you want? I'm recording a podcast. What the fuck you want? They'd be like, I got delivery here, $1,000. Be like, oh, cool. That never happens. I never get free money. Speaking of free money, no, I'm just joking. I don't have no free money. Would be nice, though. Anyways, so we're on TikTok now, and I don't know, it's all good. I am getting hundreds of views. Every time I put up a post, it's getting anywhere from 200 to 600 views on any post. I put up a post about being at the bus stop one night, and it got like 600 views. I was like, oh, fuck. You put something on Facebook, and you may not get those impressions. But TikTok seems to be a good place to reach an audience. However, not everybody's on TikTok, so it's good to remain vigilant on all your other social medias. If you're an artist, make sure to post everywhere and keep everybody up to date. I find every social media has its own little niche. Like Instagram is a great place for stories, for posting your links in your stories, and obviously for photos, little short video clips. Facebook's a really good place to just keep people up to date. So written word. Twitter is kind of a good place to advertise stuff, but to kind of go a little bit nuts with your promotion and tag people and vent a little bit, because you can get out some opinions on there, and it's not like your main landing page because it's Twitter, right? I mean, actually, it's not even called Twitter anymore. It's called X. So we should really correct ourselves. Follow us on X. Owned by the master Elon Musk. I kind of like what he's been doing with Twitter. I'm cool with a lot of the new formats, especially being able to verify the account. I think that's a huge bonus when it comes to doing music, so you don't have impersonators. And if you do, well, at least they're paying money to impersonate you. They're not doing it for fucking free. I gotta take this sweater off. I'm sweating. Holy jumping. It's kind of a cool day here in Nova Scotia. I don't know if you've never been in Nova Scotia. We have nice summers here, but come the fall time, it's been nice lately. Like the other day, it was like 28 degrees, but there's other days like 8 degrees. It just switches. It'll be like a 20-degree difference in the matter of 2 days. One minute it's raining, the next minute it's snowing. It's not snowed yet, but it's coming. Be prepared. As Frankie McDonald says, be prepared! If you don't know who Frankie McDonald is, he is following me on Twitter. God bless his soul. And you can follow him on social media at Frankie McDonald. He does the weather forecast from Cape Breton. He does them for all over the earth. And he's quite entertaining. And, that guy hustles. He's got thousands of followers. I mean, he hustles more than most of the rappers I know in the industry. You got to give props to that guy. He's got his game up. He's always posting stuff. So gotta respect somebody who's got their game going for them. So shout out to Frankie McDonald. I know you'll never listen to this, but shout out to you anyways. So we were talking about TikTok, and TikTok's, it's good, I guess. When I'm on there and when I first open up the app, it automatically starts playing a video, and then it gives you the option of watching other videos, and I don't really like doing that. I mean, most of the videos are just nonsense, and I think a lot of people will actually tell you that about TikTok, that it's a lot of nonsense on there. It's not something I sit around and watch. I'll check out videos by people that follow me, and I follow them. And so if they got a video up and they're promoting something, I'll check it out, right? But I definitely don't spend too much time on there just watching videos, mostly because I don't have time. But a lot of the shit on there is junk. People just being completely retarded about stuff, and I'm just not a huge fan of it. Anyways, different social medias are good for different things. Obviously, YouTube is the place to put your music videos, because if you have YouTube content and ID enabled, you will actually get paid every time somebody listens to your video, which is the artists on this show will get paid something like 0.003 cents every time you watch this episode. So make sure to put it on repeat. Excuse me. So yeah, and it's a great place for doing some promotional stuff as well. YouTube's good. Threads is dead. You know, there's nobody on that shit. It's like trying to imitate Twitter, except it's owned by Facebook. I'm on it anyway. It's just because I figure I should be on all social media, but we hardly use Threads. You can follow us on there. It would be nice if somebody actually engaged with us, but yeah, it's pretty much dead. There's nothing exciting going on there. Anyways, let's get away from talking about social media. You guys deal with that every day. We talked about the show for Jesse James, October 17th at Gus's Pub. And Gus's Pub is in Halifax, Nova Scotia. It's in North End, Halifax. That's going to be going down. We have some music. So before I go any further talking about nonsense like I've been doing, man, that's the word of the day, nonsense. Okay, we got to replace that word with jiggly Jew. Talking about that jiggly Jew, we got to switch it up here. We're going to play a song that we've played before by Spendoe, but maybe you guys haven't heard it, so it'll be your first time hearing it. We'll get into that, and after that, we'll come back, and we'll talk a little bit about Spendoe, and we'll go from there. So this is Spendoe with California G-ish, featuring C-Dubb.
You're listening to the Street Club Show.
California G-ish. We get bags up, always keep the street lit. And it's man though the sun is shining. California G-ish, never been a secret. We get bags up, always keep the street lit. And it's man though the sun is shining. And the b****s all bad, everyone is grinding. Yeah, world keep turning, rap cash still mad. I got a bag and I got it out his no cash, he's frustrated with his life. Johnny's frustrated with his wife. All night I've been curb serving, getting near the money, yeah, what's the word lurking? Stay perking, Henny and a bad one. Sat the chick down and told her to roll a fat one. And I'm gone to the next morning. That's how I do it when I start going. Hold the f***ing line, cause I ain't got time. I'm heavy on the grind like saying I'm finna get mine, you little wanting it. That ain't my fault, bro. Off from solid to a fault, though. All go, never cut the brakes, bitch. I don't take shit, pulling on your main bitch. California G-ish, never been a secret. We get bags up, always keep the street lit. And it's man though the sun is shining. And the b****s all bad, everyone is grinding. California G-ish, yeah. California G-ish, yeah. California G-ish, yeah. California G-ish,
I know I say I don't smoke, but sometimes I be stressed and hit the fight at LA. Then it's Normandy and Weston for that 20 twin. Roll it up and let's begin from the Bay to LA. I keep it going with the wind and I don't have too many friends, just a couple that I rock with. Been a block, we keep it hot. Grind me for the cash, it's the route to make me comfy. Bad chick so she can rub me. I met her up in Saxon, she from Hawthorne and plugged me with everything I wanted. Cash out but never flaunted in a super sport coupe. I don't tell, just know she bought it. Them palm trees is on us and we feel the summer breeze. West up for the coast and all my California G's. Yeah, I got it and I squeeze homie just like that. I come from the era with the suede and velvet golf hat. Dickie, Ben Davis, swap me tees, you know I bought that. Suckers trying to pass us up, that dog, and man, please stop that.
California G-ish, never been a secret. We get bags up, always keep the street lit. And it's man though the sun is shining. And the b****s all bad, everyone is grinding. California G-ish, yeah. California G-ish, yeah. California G-ish, yeah. California G-ish, yeah.
Yeah, that was Spendoe featuring C-Dubb with California G-ish, yeah. Man, I love that track. I want to bump that all day. So, Spendoe, how I first met Spendoe, he's been featured many times on the podcast, but how I first met him, I actually put a calling out for artists to have their music featured on the podcast, and I had something on Twitter. He reached out to me. He was very professional about the way he did it, and yeah, we've been featuring him ever since. We've had lots of people featured on the show. We've had country, rock, electronic, alternative, lots of great music been on this podcast, featured on the podcast, and Spendoe is just one of them. But he's in a very he's in a very important one of them because he's constantly putting out music, has a whole catalog. He's got 3+ albums, many singles. He's done various performances out of state. Yeah, he's got his thing going on. Good music too. Good vibe. Spendoe, we're going to talk a little about Spendoe here. Let me pull up my cheat sheet so I don't mess anything up. So, Spendoe is, he's hip hop, he's West Coast, but let me get into it here. So, he's from the central coast of the West Coast, I guess. That's the best way to say it. He's from Santa Cruz, which is in California, and he got a lot going on. Okay, I don't really know what to say about him. I know a little bit about Spendoe. So he comes from a family of athletes, football players. He was going to be in that himself, but he ended up turning to music at a young age, and he started doing music. He was only like 14 or something like that, and he started learning from the street G's on how to produce music, and he's been doing it ever since. He also loves to blog about, which is kind of cool. Everybody's got side quests going on. He likes to blog about classic horror movies and whatnot, and I check those out every now and then, what he's got to say. So he's a horror movie fan, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about Spendoe right now at the moment, because I haven't done my research, guys. I had to get a podcast done because it's been so long, and I've been so friggin' busy, and we apologize, Spendoe. We will have more to say about you in the future. But like we said, he is West Coast, California G-ish, and you can find Spendoe on social media. You can go check out his Linktree, which is just Linktree /Spendoe, so SPENDOE, and that'll give you all his links, plus his call to action links if things he seems as more important than others. It's all there in the Linktree. You can check it out. Or you can go individually and follow, like, or subscribe to his different pages. So he's on Facebook.com at official Spendoe, Instagram at Spendoe Music, Twitter, Spendoe Music. He's on Tumblr, Spendoe Music, and YouTube, official Spendoe. So that's where you can find him. If you guys want to give him a follow, like, I'm sure he'd appreciate it. We'd appreciate it. Spread the love as much as you can. The whole point of this podcast is not just for me to vent about Jiggly Jew, but it's also, to get a little bit more recognition for these artists. Not that they're not recognized, but maybe people who are listening to this podcast, this is new to them. So we hope that you guys get to hear this music and spread the word out a bit about these artists and showcase their talents. I mean, very talented individuals. Spendoe's also a producer as well. He's got many tracks where he's been the producer on, so he knows a little something about the music. And do you guys hear that? Do you hear that? Silence. That means the refrigerator's not running. Oh my God, it sounds so good in here. I love it when the refrigerator ain't running. Although I love that refrigerator. It's like 40 years old and it still works. Anyways, enough about the refrigerator, that Jiggly Jew. So yeah, Spendoe. We got another track coming up from Spendoe. The next track is called Never Lose. Let me check here. It's from his new album, California Sun God, which was released on August 22nd of this year. He's got, I think, 10 tracks. Yes, so there's 10 tracks on that album. An overall tone of this project has a chill-out, feel-good, hip-hop vibe. So he just released an album this summer, August 22nd, 2023. Whenever you may be listening to this, maybe you're listening to this 5 years from now. Well, you can still listen to the album. But yeah, it's what, October now, October 5th. So it came out August 22nd. Actually, he contacted me back in August to to do this. So this is how long it's been since we've done a podcast. Like, we're so far behind. We were cranking these out every 2 weeks, and then we got a bunch of excuses why we didn't. But we're back, guys. Chill the fuck out. All right, so California Sun God, of course, you can find that shit on... Not shit, you can find that album on Spotify. Also, check out the other streaming platforms. It should be up there. And, yeah, we got a new track from him. So, make sure to follow Spendoe on social media. You can check out all his links on linktree.com. No, actually, it's not .com. Linktree is kind of funny with its link. It's like linktr.ee/Spendoe, and that's where you'll find all his links. So, with no further ado, we'll get into the new track by Spendoe. Let me pull it up here. Got some info about it. So the new track is called Never Lose, Go. It's from the album California Sun God, released August 22nd, 2023. The label is Money Goons Music, Spin Rich Music, and the genre, of course, is hip-hop, West Coast hip-hop. So, as I was saying, no further ado, here is Spendoe with Never Lose, Go.
Here on the Stream Current Show, we play the best hits worldwide.
This life is full of madness. Wake up in the morning is a blessing for real. When everything in privilege, I just want you to feel and understand the world that we living in is tough. Shift your focus from the negative to positive stuff. It's all on the news, in the papers, every channel. Something about the madness, cut the tension with again. So all we ever knew was the little things given. Horizons been expanded, now I'm feeling that I'm winning. My mind is on a roller coaster, everything fast, trying to capture every moment like an hourglass of past. Success is in the now, I'm on the rocket about to blast. To be amongst the moon and the stars going laugh. I know where I'm headed, but where I end up, I'ma give it all to God. He directing the cut. Don't expect everybody to understand your dreams. That's why I'm tucked away with the plots and the schemes. This life is full of madness. Smile and keep it moving. I don't care what you're doing, as long as you improving. Learn but never lose. If you haven't got to win, and the next time around you'll be getting it in. This life is full of madness. Smile and keep it moving. I don't care what you're doing, as long as you improving. Learn but never lose. If you haven't got to win, and the next time around you'll be getting it in. I really want a beach house to gather my thoughts, lay it all out and stretch out near the dot. To never have to look at a clock, that's a blessing. Quit the race against time, fall back, quit stressing. Quit going over lessons that you had to learn in life. I'm guilty of it too, please believe I paid the price. Staring at the sky, getting a nice therapeutic. Feel the ocean breeze, waves crashing out to do it. On the journey I ain't moving, I just let my mind travel. No passport needed, where I'm going with just sandals. Always keep a handle on the life that I know. It's like a roller coaster, so I already know. We've been around the way, on and off the tracks. Took a fall once or twice, and I did a few laps. Like nothing ever fazed me, I just learned to bounce back and stay up off the corner for the bread I'm trying to stack. This life is full of madness, smile and keep it moving. I don't care what you're doing, as long as you improving. Learn but never lose. If you haven't got to win, and the next time around you'll be getting it in. This life is full of madness, smile and keep it moving. I don't care what you're doing, as long as you improving. Learn but never lose. If you haven't got to win, and the next time around you'll be getting it in.
Yo, what's up, everybody? We're back, and this is Wild Oscah, your host of the Stream Current Show, found on YouTube. That's probably where you're listening to it right now. But if you're listening to it somewhere else, go on YouTube, subscribe to @Stream Currents on YouTube. Please. Please. Anyways, that was Spendoe with Never Lose from his new album, California Sun God, released August 22nd, 2023. And we just got that track out. And I like the one line there the most where it says cut the tension with the Ginsu. It's like, when I'm writing rap, I never think of using the word Ginsu. So I thought that was pretty clever. nice, solid, laid-back track. Talks about improving, positive affirmations and that. And I think that's something we all need a little bit more of in our life, especially with all the crazy stuff going on. We don't want to get into the crazy stuff, though. We want to stay with our heads up and keep going forward. We mentioned earlier in the show that there's going to be a show DJ'd by DJ Amuna, who was recently starred in my latest music video, which is on YouTube. Go check it out at Wild Oscah with an H. She's going to be DJing at the show October 17th at Gus's Pub. It's a memorial celebration of life fundraising event for Jesse James family. So that's Jesse James, who's well known in the hip hop community as well as the car club community and the rock community. And they're going to be doing a fundraising thing for him show. All they're asking is you donate $5 a door, which is actually like the cheapest cover charge you're going to get these days trying to get into a show. So it's just a $5 donation. Of course, if you're willing to give more, all the proceeds go to the family. It's going to a good cause. So spread your wealth, people. Help these people out. He passed away suddenly. I'm not positive, but he was only in his early 30s, so it's way too young for anybody to go. I'm not sure the details exactly what happened. I just know it was a loss for the community. Also, my homie G, Risky Biz, is going to be performing that night, so check him out. He's also well known in the hip hop community. He's done lots of different things over the years, including organizing, I got to say at least over 100 hip hop shows in Dartmouth. They used to do quite a bit. He's on to some new stuff. I was chatting with him. He's on to some new stuff, but I can't really speak too much about it. We'll let him get it out there. Oh, excuse me. Got that GERD. Anybody know what GERD is? Fucking reflux disease from drinking too much Listerine back in the day. Ugh, gets at me. Anyways, so yeah, Risky Biz is going to be on to some new stuff. Once he is, and it's official, we'll be promoting that shit on here, of course, where he's the guy that got me first produced in music back when I was an underground rapper. Now I'm a legit poor ass motherfucker. It costs a lot of money to run a business. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's a good dream to have, but if you're not willing to invest your time and money into something, don't even bother, right? You got to be 100% committed, right? I've spent thousands of dollars getting to where I'm at now, and it's only been since March. Anyways, we don't want to talk about it too much. So yeah, we got Spendoe featured here on the podcast. We're playing all Spendoe songs until we do our outro playlist at the end of the show. We'll just play a couple songs, and that'll be it for us. But we got one more track from Spendoe coming up. And, let's see. I'm just going to pick one randomly here. I got so many from him, so let me click this, scroll that. What do we got here? What do I want to hear? He says. Smiles and Cries. Let's play that one. All right, so we're going to play another track here from Spendoe. Sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab some Cheetos if you're a Cheeto eating monster, and enjoy this next track by Spendoe. It's called, and it's from the album, or the EP, I should say, Serving, by Spendoe. And the song is called Smiles and Cries. We'll be right back.
The Stream Currents Show, brought to you by Stream Currents Productions.
Slapmaster on the beat, boy.
You never know what people going through. Sometimes you can't tell. You never know what people going through. I carry it well. You never know what people going through. Sometimes you can't tell. You never know what people going through. I carry it well.
I live my life as a rider. My youth gone, I'm tired. They say I'm looking good and I appreciate the lie. My destination sky, ballin' on you rookies. My life, it ain't no fairy tale. I lived it while they push me. Some say that when they look at me, they don't see much. My life ain't about no boasting, man. I live in the tuck. And if you had a conversation, you know I lived it rough. And I appreciate my life. Them little things be enough. And when you see me on the run, I'm making up for lost time. And I don't know where I'm headed. I'm trying to leave something behind. Always on the grind like it's nothing to me. Energetic, yet I'm tired. I'm the one that seldom seen. Always plotting scheme. And pour me a glass. And I'ma tell you about a cat I know. Live life fast. Staring at an hourglass. Praying for the day that maybe I might make a hit and get to the pay. What's this life all about? Them smiles and cries. Never take it as a loss. You win and learn to get by. Waking up to live, seeing fight another day. Despite all the nightmares and twisted dreamscapes. What's this life all about? Them smiles and cries. Never take it as a loss. You win and learn to get by. Waking up to live, seeing fight another day. Despite all the nightmares and twisted dreamscapes. The streets being in me, it run deep in my veins. Who was I fooling when I fell back and made change lanes? You know the crossover game. Made something for the masses. Still I had to deviate and jump back into madness. Cast know I'm at this. Junction for success. God willing, if you feeling, help me get up out the mess. And y'all can have whatever's left. I got dreams to be big. And it ain't all about myself. I got folks in need. Music's just a stepping stone for what I got on the shelf. Like in casino cards dealt. About securing my wealth. And it ain't nothing I done felt that ever hurt so big. Until my Grammy left this earth and then I had me a kid. The music life raw and I fell back for a few. Got up in the tree game and then I dipped from it too. It's a lot you never knew about my life on the edge. I got a fetish for them cars. Europeans that's red. And what's this life all about? Them smiles and cries. Never take it as a loss. You win and learn to get by. Waking up to live, seeing fight another day. Despite all the nightmares and twisted dreamscapes. What's this life all about? Them smiles and cries. Never take it as a loss. You win and learn to get by. Waking up to live, seeing fight another day. Despite all the nightmares and twisted dreamscapes.
What's up, everyone? That was Spendoe with Smiles and Cries from his EP Serving Chill. And nice laid back West Coast flavor on that. If you want to follow Spendoe, you can find him on Spotify and all the streaming platforms. I'm not sure what you guys use. I use Spotify. Yeah, just Spendoe, Spendoe. And if you want to follow him on social media, go to his Linktree. It's got all his social media links on there. So Linktree /Spendoe. You can find all the shit there. And I always say shit. I don't mean shit. Like, I mean, it's his stuff. Right. I got to watch my language, too. Because we ever plan on taking this podcast to radio someday, which we do plan on doing in the future, I doubt we're going to be able to use that word very much. If we do, I'll probably get fired my first day. But anyways, they don't call me Wild Oscah for nothing. So we're here. We talked about a few things, mostly just doing a bit of promotion for the event coming up for Jesse James Celebration of Life event show. It's going to be at Gus's Pub. It's a fundraising event. October 17th. At Gus's Pub, Halifax, North End. Donation at the door. And there's going to be lots of people performing that night. I can't recall who's actually going to be on the list. I could pull it up. I think I will. Let me just check this out. I'm going to pull up my phone here. I got a full list of people. You guys want to hear some beatboxing? Yeah? Is that a yeah? Okay. Just until I find this, I'm going to beatbox. Okay? Here we go. Okay, no. I'm not a beatboxer. I smoke too much to be beatboxing. You really have to have like a strong set of lungs to be beatboxing. It's one thing to rap. You got to know your time placements for when you're going to take a breath. But to beatbox, you got to have lungs made of steel. I got a buddy, his name's Spendoe. Shout out to Spendoe if you're listening to this. I know you check our stuff out sometimes. He's an awesome boxer. He can really lay down the beats. Okay, so here we go. I'm on Facebook right now. So it's called a benefit, actually. Benefit for the family of Jesse James, community fundraiser. Family and friends of the community gather together to remember our fallen brother, which is Jesse James. It's going to be October 17th, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. at Gus's Pub, 2605 Agricola Street, Halifax. $5 suggested donation. There's going to be a merch table by Velvet Studios, 50-50 raffle. And some of the artists that are going to be performing that night, Dupont, Chronic, Dada Boykins, Richie, Ayeri, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Jay Brew, Satisfy, DJ Amuna, Alley Cat, Risky Biz, Jesse Patrick, Jake Mercer, and Dirty B. So that's the list of people who are going to be performing that night. Should be a good time. There's going to be lots and lots of folks there. A lot of people knew Jesse James, and he was a strong voice in the community. I was just listening to some of his songs the other night there on CKDU Radio, which is Dalhousie Radio here in Halifax. And I was listening to the Hanzoon show, and he was playing some tracks by Jesse James, which was nice to hear. And he was as well advertising the event. So make sure, we're really pushing this, guys. Make sure to get out. And we got to support each other in this industry, right? There's too much competition, too much hate these days. We all got to unite. It doesn't hurt your career by helping out another artist, especially if they've passed. I mean, there's no reason why we can't come together as a community and be there for each other. So anyways, October 17th, Gus's Pub, fundraising event for the family of Jesse James. Be there or be square. I said it. I know, it's corny, but I said it. So we talked about TikTok. I'm on TikTok now. Stream Currents is on TikTok, at Stream Currents on TikTok. The actual label that produces this show, our label, has not posted any videos yet. However, if you go to the Wild Oscah with an H on TikTok, we've posted many videos. Give us a follow on there. I think we got something like 25 followers right now, but that'll build up over time. Been lots of people following me lately. It's been kind of cool. Virgin Radio Halifax has been following me on Twitter, which was kind of a surprise. What's his name? Cyrus from, I forget his real name, something Bernard Robichaud, maybe? Is that his name? He's an actor. He plays Cyrus from the Trailer Park Boys. He started following me on Twitter. It's really cool because he's like famous, to a certain point. Actor from California. Who else has been following me? Some chick started following me last night. I shouldn't say chick. Some woman started following me last night on Instagram. She's part of the Universal Studios group. She's a director of a TV show. It was kind of neat to see that she was following me. I followed Classified first, but he's following me back, so I feel so good about that. There's lots of people following me right now. Scotiabank Center is following me on, I think, Instagram or Twitter, one or the other, but they're following me. It's kind of cool. Hopefully someday I'll have enough fans that I can actually perform there or open up for somebody. Would be ideal. That's not exactly the game plan. Nobody knows my game plan, but it would still be cool. So yourself some mittens, because it's about to get cold. No. Well, another month it starts to get cold. I find right around Remembrance Day here in Nova Scotia, it starts to get pretty fucking cold. And it just stays that way until March, and then it's summer again. I keep saying, Find another word. Okay, we're just getting into the jiggly Jew here. We're getting too silly. We gotta straighten ourselves up. First, we're playing some, nice, classic West Coast hip-hop, and then we're just fucking all up with our attitude. We apologize, guys. We had one too many energy drinks today, which I've cut back on because I've had to for many reasons. But I love them latte ones. They're really yummy. That wasn't the cat. That was me. Because I caught myself doing an So, we really don't have too much more to say. I'm just clicking ahead here, see what's going on. Maybe next time we do the podcast, we'll think of some topics. Maybe we'll get an on-the-phone interview with one of these artists, somebody featured on the show or wants to be featured on the show. We would love to do a phone interview on the podcast. So if you're an artist who's been featured on the show and would like to be interviewed, hey, hit us up. We'll get you on air. It would be really cool to add some new essence to the radio style podcast, the Stream Current Show. And maybe we can get a guest on here someday. I haven't really got the studio quite fixed up yet, but it's getting there. And once it's all fixed up, then we'll definitely be getting guests on the show. We'll be getting them to listen to the tracks as we're playing them and get them to comment a little bit about what they think and feel. Because it's one thing to hear what I'm doing, but it's another thing, or what I'm thinking or saying, but to get some other perspectives as well, right? I got lots of people who would be interested in hearing lots of these songs, as they will when I go to promote them on. See, usually when I do a podcast episode, I'll post it to my Wild Oscah page on Facebook, the Stream Currents page on Facebook, the Instagram page, or the Instagram timeline for both accounts, Threads, Twitter, and of course on YouTube. So we promote the hell out of it. Damn refrigerator just came back on. God dang. Anyways, and we'll also post it to our website at streamcurrents.com/podcast, where you can find all the episodes. It's a direct link to YouTube, but you can play just in the website if you don't want to actually go to YouTube. But we encourage you to go to YouTube and listen to it, because that way you can subscribe to us, you can give it a like, you can leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the podcast and of the songs. The artists would much appreciate the feedback. As well, if you hear songs here on the podcast that you like and you're curious where to find them, say you forget the title or whatever, we have a playlist for you on Spotify. It's called The Stream Current Show, so every song that you hear on the podcast is added to our playlist. It's called The Stream Current Show. We have a direct link for it on the website as well, streamcurrents.com/podcast. There's a link to the playlist. You can play it right in the media player, or you can open it up on Spotify, and all the songs from past episodes, current episodes, it's all going to be featured on that playlist. So if you're like, damn, I really liked what I heard tonight, but I forget the name of the song and I don't have time to listen to Ken's podcast, I'll just go to the Scream Current Show playlist and I'll be able to hear it. And make sure to put that shit on repeat. You're supporting an artist every time you listen to their music. You're a fan every time you share their music. And we encourage you guys to do all that. Because the music industry is a tough industry. I'm going to say it right now. There's lots of people doing it. And if you can break through and mess up those algorithms a bit, add these songs to your own playlist. And we also encourage that. Whatever kind of support we can get, we really appreciate. We really appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to us today. By us, I mean me. Well, also Spendoe with his songs that were featured here. And hopefully future episodes we can have a few more topics we could talk about. Maybe something really controversial or I can get an opinion in. And people be like, dang, I can't believe he said that. Believe it, I have opinions about shit. Very strong ones too. But this is the Stream Current Show. You can follow us on YouTube at Stream Currents and all social media at Stream Currents. And thanks a lot, everybody, for listening today. Hope you guys have a good one. The weekend's coming up. That's if you're listening to it when it's released. And we'll have one too. So peace and prosper till then. Make sure to keep your head up, stay motivated, and relax too. Have a good time. You know, you only got one life to live. So don't get stressed out. Be proactive. That's the best way to beat stress. You know, if you got something you need to be doing, do it. And move on. Anyways, all of us here at the studio, me, the cats, the dog, the refrigerator, we'd like to say bye for now, and we hope to see you guys. Well, hope you guys will get to hear us next time we do this podcast episode. I'm going to end off the songs outro playlist that we have here. Let me click it up here so you can hear some scrolling and clicking. We have a song by Kingdom Rapper featuring Zach BP. Zach BP's from Birmingham, England. He's been featured here a couple times on the show. He's got a song called Speed Bumps. After that, we're going to be playing The Deceitful Evil, which is a release that I released, I think it was July 13th. There's also a music video for it. Go check it out. And after that, we're going to play my latest single. Actually, scratch that. We're not going to play The Deceitful Evil. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to play Kingdom Rapper featuring Zach BP's Speed Bumps from England. After that, we're going to be playing... What do we want to play? Okay, I'm getting short-winded here. After that, I'm scrolling here, guys. I'm scrolling. There's so many songs. We're going to play Burn Forever by John Raines, which is actually a country folk song, but he's been making waves all across Nova Scotia. You really got to hear this artist. He's a songwriter. He makes beautiful, beautiful music. So we're going to be playing Zach BP, John Raines with Burn Forever, and then at the end, we're going to be playing my new latest single, Love vs. Lust. And we're going to attach a link at the end of the video, which will link you to the music video. So make sure you go check that out. It's it's starring DJ Amuna. She's one of the actors. She's the only actor besides myself. And check that out. And we're playing that song at the end. Check out the music video. Check out all the stuff you hear here. Stream Currents show playlist on Spotify at streamcurrents.com/podcast. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube at Stream Currents. We are going to have a good one, and we hope you guys have one too. Peace out for now. For shizzle. Yeah.
There's nothing better than great music right here on the Stream Currents show.
You feel my hurt anytime I'm alone writing these pages. Right now it's like I'm writing shit from desperation. Me and God ain't talk for time, we need a conversation. I'm running dry, it's like there's no water left in the basin. And now I need your help, my guy, with all this hell I'm facing. My daughter growing quick, I hope she thinks that that's amazing. Me and her mama cool, so we're happy, hope she raised in community be non-existent. This connection I'm craving, I'm irrelatable people for this path that I'm taking. Why am I feeling so low? Let's go. Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a boat, I'm moving slow. Like whoa. Why am I feeling so low? Let's go. Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a boat, I'm moving slow. Like
life comes with ups and downs, speed bumps, not slowing down. Got plans, fly you out, start family when it comes around. It's true, my feelings are real. From day one, you know the deal. Ups and downs we have to build. I don't care about these other guilt. We'll get upset and we get hurt and we say things that we don't mean. Still just want you close to me, treat you how it's supposed to be. No one else has my interest, there's no one else I wanna impress. If love's a crime, do me for position with intent, and I'll do 10.
Whoa. Why am I feeling so low? Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a boat, I'm moving slow. Like whoa. Why am I feeling so low? Let's go. Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a boat, I'm moving slow. Like whoa. Why am I feeling so low?
listening to the Street Curb Show.
I know one thing about you, girl. You've got the warmest smile in the coldest world. Even the sun would envy the way that you light up the dark with your blue-eyed gaze. If loving you was a sin, baby, I would burn forever. Now you're just the same as you were before, and I know angels with a heart less kind than yours. Do you recall the nights the stars spelled our name? I could have burned to death in your arms, oh, the flickering flame. If loving you was a sin, then baby, I would burn forever. Loving you was a sin, then baby, I would burn forever. Burn forever. Burn forever. Burn forever.
Here on the Street Curb Show, we play the best hits worldwide.
Love is trying and kind of crazy, can make you blind in your hindsight hazy, but love can be timeless with a drive that's wavy when you find it. The signs don't lie with maybe.
Hate is instant with a bit of resistance, clinches the sins, dripping with impotence, nympho bitches, digging at your riches while smiling like the Grinch, counting the digits, fucking hoe, she's got to go, she's a go-go with every pogo, phony foe, low down hobo, oh no, got to show her the dough.
Love so hard to find, so if you do, don't let it slide. Love, so easy to die, so if you do, you're a greasy swine. Love is kindness with smiles and niceness flying high on a ride of wild delightfulness, dying for the miles one time, get siphoned, piling every tile into a silo of righteousness.
But hate is a bitch who takes up with a click, makes you twitch and itch and makes you wish you could pitch the bitch to the ditch. Kisses a dick but her lips are stiff, she be flipping like a whip, tripping and quipping when you shit in a fib, but eclipses once she's sniffing and sipping, switching her shit like the witch that she is.
Love so hard to find, so if you do, don't let it slide. Love, so easy to die, so if you do, you're a greasy swine.
In the beginning, I was a pig, looking for a fig to stick my twig, but as time went on, it became a wig to hide insecurity with my rig. Come to the fact that it didn't mean jack, all that macking and still no clap, no one to even have my back, no one to love me for the fact, got a part with my heart heart and soul. Stuck in the world with no woman so cold. Stuck with the same old story being told. Gotta be bold and go for the goal. Sits with the woman with eyes so bright. She got no omen, no signs of blight, but got a tone to be her knight and lead the lonely into the light.
Love so hard to find, so if you do, don't let it slide. Love so easy to die, so if you do, you're a greasy swine.
You got a good woman, be sure to treat her right. Sometimes